Hey everybody, welcome back to an all-new episode of First Impressions here at Dexbuild. I'm Matt, and today we are checking out the demo for the game The First Berserker Khazan. It's a game that we saw at, I believe the Game Awards is the first time that we'd seen this one. Some kind of cool cinematic with a guy falling in the snow, which turned out to be a little bit of a different art style than the game itself, but that doesn't bother me one bit. I'm excited to check out the game itself. Comes out at the end of March, I think March 27th, if I'm not mistaken. Comes from Neople, or Neople, or Nipple. Anyway, that's the publisher, Neople. Not familiar with any of their other games myself. Dungeon Fighter Online seems to be the main one there. But it is a Souls/Sekiro-like, with definitely what seems to be like a little bit of an anime edge. So while I'm talking here, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the settings. It looks like we're on the settings that fit my PC, and we're just going to go ahead and do a new game. I have not played this one bit, by the way, so very excited to check out this demo. Love a good Souls-like. I'm only going to watch as the audio will be a little low on it, but you know what? I can turn it up a little bit. Just gonna let you read it. I don't have much of a voice right now. Cut both the tendons of his arms and threw him into exile. That's a tough break for anyone. It's not a high octane intro, I'll say that much. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start turning the sound back down. Okay, there was voice acting there. I wasn't sure at first. It was really quiet. I have my audio turned down a little bit. That way I don't yell while you all are listening. So you can see sort of a cel-shaded sort of anime art style. This area has kind of a Canehurst feel from Bloodborne, which of course is always a positive for yours truly. All right, that's where we are. I'm hitting the start button because we're going to stand up and we're going to start going. Always go backwards first just to check. All right, nothing back there. No buttons really do anything except our joysticks currently, just FYI. Trying them. I'm going to turn the audio back up just a bit because I worry I don't want it to be fully drowned out. I don't want it to be front and center at all, but I'm trying to get a little taste of the audio design in this game. It is a little stuttery. I should double check my settings, make sure we're not pushed up too high. I mean, we're not on great settings here. I'm only playing on a 4070, so you can see pretty modest. I let it do what it was naturally set to do. But you can also see if you had a better PC, you could crank that up. So a lot of creepy talking while we walk slowly for a while. Feels like I'm playing Hellblade so far. Going around 1 mile an hour with nothing happening except voices in my head. Look, I'm not a Hellblade hater. I just found it to be quite a slow series. To the point where I played all of 1, started 2, and then just decided, no thank you, no more. If you loved Hellblade 2, you can rip me in the comments. That blade is looking at me. It also, I'm assuming, is going to be our bonfire or my weapon. Oh, all my cuts are closing. Wow. Okay. I like the weapon set. Ooh, it's not R1, R2. Will I change that? Eventually, probably. Also, dodge with A, that will not do. I mean, I've actually been playing another game that does that, but I am not a fan of that. Does it let you change controls? On press, on release. Wow, okay. Why is it always just for mouse keyboard? Can I please have it for controller? Whatever. We're just going to leave it. So it's going to be dodge with A, hit with X, heavy with Y. All right. It's all fine and good. It's the same. I'm currently doing a playthrough of Mark of the Deep, which is an indie isometric Souls-like. If you haven't seen it, Metroidvania Souls-like. Die Crow. All right. Can't even do that. It uses the same inputs, so it's actually not a big deal. I just circles dodge. Oh, okay, they wanted me. It was a tutorial. I wasn't even paying attention to the side. Is this where I started? Great. Oh, we can sprint. So we'll run back. Da, 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 da. What happens if I were to try to rest at this again? Bind. Upgrade stats. All right. Stats you'd expect. Vit, endurance, strength, willpower, which is what? Attack damage. Stamina recovery rate. Guard, stamina, damage increase. Proficiency. Strength is also our what do you call that? Not endurance, but like how much we can carry. Carry limits? There's a word for it. I don't know. Encumbrance? There's words. There's words out there. I just don't know them. Is that my job? Maybe. So lock on with R. That's fine. Change our lock on to what you'd expect. Guard with left bumper. That's also what you'd expect. Guard button. To use stamina to block attacks. While guarding, movement speed and stamina reduced. Now what about parrying? Just tell me. Guard at the right time. It's a brink guard. It will consume a small amount of stamina to block the attack and reduce their stamina or fortitude gauge. Well, we're going for that. We're close to the bonfire, so now's the time to practice for sure. Okay, so assuming that like purple flash is our sign, I want to get it like an execution though. Oh, is that it? Like, how do I execute it though? I wasn't given a button to do that kill move, but it looked like we had the opportunity to do sort of like an execution move there. Looks like the up arrow will be one of our 3 heals that we currently have. Looks like we are very basically in a Souls-like right now. Netherworld energy to recover health. Yeah, I know I got hit. Alright, I'll do it. Alright, so it's more than half my health bar to do that. That enemy was to the left. I don't want to go too far that way, though, without checking what's to the right. Guys, that's how we roll. Now, let's see what's up in this zone. So, what's interesting about this game, I think I meant... Oh, boy. Oh, I tried to parry that. Not a thing. That did work, though. That did, too. That did, too. Me telegraphs. We might be able to get him down. Just going for light hits. Ooh. Not a lot of feedback when you get hit yet, though. I do want that. So what do I do with this? Is it just an amount of time that he's critted, or do I get like some kind of opportunity to like do an execution move at some point? And I just don't know about that yet. I feel like it's the latter, but hoping there's a reward for killing the abominable snowman voluntarily. A hound helm, so we have an item. Maybe? Gear. Okay. I went to inventory. We're gonna put that on. Gives us some total defense. So all I have is a damn hat. Well, I look cool as hell. I'm just gonna tell you that right now, guys. Pretty excited about the prospect of this game. So maybe I've started down there. Yeah, there's my bonfire. So we might as well rest at it because we don't need to go back this way. We also got a ring and a gem spec, which I don't know about you guys. I'm a huge fan of gem specs. So our hunter's ring, potent blow, so attack damage +4. Fan of that always. Dual wield. So it looks like I'm gonna have. Is that like a weapon type? Imperial soldiers dual wield. Interesting. I haven't rested yet. Wait, didn't I get something else? Yeah, blood spec. So a small portion of a gem found in a special mine can be sold for an amount of currency. So it looks like we are getting gold and souls. Not sure what we're going to be leveling up with, but Lacrima, there's my answer immediately. Used to upgrade my stats at the Blade Nexus. Upgrade stats. Vit. Endurance. I'm a strength man because I want to do more damage. So my attack would go up by 2 there. But see, like willpower takes it up by 5. So I don't really understand the difference. Maybe strength is more about that carry capacity, whereas willpower is about the true. But it also gives me +10 health, which is a fifth of what just increasing my overall vit does for me. Proficiency, unclear. I'm going willpower. I just want that damage. All right, so let's do it all again, but better. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Again, but better. I'd rather just go for the attacks early. Exhaustion. Taking damage until stamina is fully depleted inflicts exhaustion. Taking damage until stamina is fully depleted inflicts exhaustion. Exhaustion is removed once stamina is restored. Oh, I see. Yikes. So don't run out of stamina. It's pretty punishing. I'm back at half health. Good to know. I gotta sneeze, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I muted it, but did you like how I really built it up for you first? Seems like the parry windows are pretty forgiving. Got rid of our cozy lantern. I'm sorry, bud. I gotta remember that he likes to pull that one back out and hit you again. Alright, we got a gladiator pauldron. Also dodge. To dodge enemy attacks. Well, yeah. Oh, you can do rank dodges. Enhances dodge attacks, which didn't even know that was a thing. He's still chilling, so I want to get that pauldron on, which ups my defense by a substantial amount. I have been naked this whole time. Oh, I see. There's an archer beyond him. Charge attack is valuable when you have the opportunity to wait for someone like that. Can I block an arrow? Yes. Okay. I can block it and I can parry it. So, and your stamina goes down from melee contact as well. So that looks like that bar is going to work similarly to Neo. So sneak behind an unsuspecting enemy. B is our execution button. So I think we've learned that now. And I can't run, it can be controlled, so I gotta be quiet. Same with exhausted enemy. All right, we can handle that. All right, so can I drop down without him hearing me? I guess the snow cover is of help. All right, it feels good. I'd say not great if I'm just being honest. Like, I feel like that could have a little more oomph to it, but a lot of that could be done with just increasing the vibration intensity in the controller, which maybe is a setting that I could do in the settings here, but I'm not going to waste our time doing that. Mid-air attack, yes. I am going to check the settings, by the way, though, because that's the point of this series, right? Version, vibration. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cinematic, environment, high. I'm just going to take it. Well, it says custom, but combat vibration. It's all up. Tell them they need to crank it. All right, we have our drop attacks like that. I know I'm at half health, but I don't want to waste it yet, even though, well, I guess it's going to be a boss fight. Heinmach. Love that font. The game has a lot of character, oozing with atmosphere. I like that it doesn't necessarily feel like a Souls game visually, so it gives you reason to play something that feels this different. So some enemies can maintain their stance even when attacked. Use potent blow to break their stance. Do I know what that is? Is that just a charged attack? There it is. And there's our exhaustion hit. And he gone. Now we have wrist guards. We're slowly getting dressed, everybody. By the end of this first impressions video, we're going to have clothes on. That's a promise. I think all we're missing is pants. Netherworld energy is the up hotkey items and then down to use a hotkey item. So I guess that's other stuff we could use other than our heals. Not dissimilar from a Souls game either. A lacrima. A dare a soul except it'll give us strength. What does this mean? Am I just sucking a bunch of it out of that guy's dead body? And I also got soul tear or tear dust. Crystallized dust formed in the experiences of the deceased. Soul tears, also known as lacrima, are a spiritual substance that holds the emotions and memories of the departed, invisible to the living. Only those who have forged pacts with the netherworld or spirits are able to perceive them. So it restores 300 health and grants lacrima. So this is kind of like soul, unknown soldier, that kind of stuff. Like a soul item you can carry around without having at risk of death. Again, we don't know what happens if we die yet, but I'm assuming we'll drop our experience. But it's interesting, this also heals you, so you could use it for a heal and a pinch. I like that risk reward. So in a boss fight, you can pop it, but it means you're also carrying around 300 souls that you won't be able to reclaim if you die, unless you pick them up. And we've reached our next bonfire. I'm sorry, Blade Nexus. I want to be clear about something. I love Souls games. So when I use that verbiage, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to this game. I'm obviously very excited about this game. It's just what actually comes to mind immediately. It's a bonfire to me, a checkpoint. That's all it means. I'm going to take the health for now. Do I have enough to do more? No. I would need 360 more. We're doing all right. I don't think I have any more health. We also got Fire Enhancer. Fuel element. Grants fire attributes to weapons. So that's our fire paper or like our pine resin. So we can go up or down. I'm going up first because you can always drop down. See, that's what we do. Oh, I didn't get him in the execution. I acquired an item through his back instead. That's a frustrating problem. But I also did come sprinting up. So we've settled on the fact this is anime, but also what's the time period? Because this is starting to look a little bit Norse, like Viking stuff. But also medieval. I can't remember. Did it have a year at the beginning? It probably did. Ooh. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to reprioritize, because this guy's a pain in the ass. If he's gone... No! he can't get me off that mountain. It wasn't smooth, but he is dead, you know? And that's like what it comes down to. What it all comes down to, my friend. Alright. Can we drop anything? No. Sorry if I made you feel like you're going to throw up there. Shock resistance, we've heard. Require charged attack to break their stance. While potent blows won't break their stance, attacking repeatedly once their stance is broken will keep them down, allowing me to deal significant damage. So, good to know. Hopefully he's it. Oof. His stance is coming back. Because I don't think he attacks frequently enough for me to break his stance with just the parries. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm missing those parries pretty bad. Doesn't feel like I should be, but... There we go. There we go. Can I get him down? There he is. You didn't expect me to come out swinging. He's a scrappy boy. You're done, sir. You might be big, but I'm little. Oh, look at the loot. It's going to be a Neo loot system, so you can get the same items with better stats. We're going to constantly be checking loot, it would appear. So, this same item has 2 better defense. We'll obviously switch. And this is also a defense increase of 1. So, we gained 2 items for a total of 2 increased defense. We came down this hallway. I did use a lot of heals there. There's also a lot of directions we can go. Right? Is this where I came from? Yes. So let's start by checking the level that we're on. Whenever a level folds in on itself, my strategy is always to just check the current altitude. And we worry about what happens if we were to circle around higher or lower. Okay, so we have a new dual wield. Are these people dead? They're just sleeping, but I'm not going to let them ambush me. I'm sorry. It's not my first rodeo. He says as he looks at his items while they eat me from behind. Hey, pants! What did I say? I promised you pants. So now the last thing we need are shoes. Now, I would argue we're dressed. I think I fulfilled my promise. That doesn't mean I won't try to get shoes. That's a Kickstarter bonus for this episode, but it was not a part of the initial promise. Sir, you're sleeping and you must die. Wow. You're very good at dodging me in your sleep. You probably should have woken up while I was fighting your 600-pound friend, but it's neither here nor there. It's on this side. Looks like maybe we can crack this crystal here to get a little bit more. Ooh, how do I get up there? Is there a jump button? Assuming not. I ought to slow down so I can actually surprise attack these dudes. Whoa! It won't let me drop off. It won't let me drop off. Oh, I have 1 HP left. No! And then it kept me locked on a guy through the wall. That isn't helpful. If you're still looking for feedback, Neople, I don't need to stay locked on to somebody when he's 700 meters away while another guy's stabbing me in the back. Thank you. And also, let's figure out why couldn't I drop off this to attack. Now it let me. That is stupid. That needs to get fixed. But it did help me figure out how to reach this Amrita, or whatever it gives me, Lacrima, Souls, Blood Echoes, Runes. All right. Where'd that guy go? Mr. Lock-On. Vitality Shard. We'll have to look at that a little bit later. I have like 6 health left, so if they were to present me with a bonfire, whoa, I wouldn't be mad. So I am glad they don't make you fall off there. All right, we're getting a little more aggressive here. I like experimenting with, ooh, leggings. Leggings? Oh, it's the same one. Thought maybe that was for pants. So this is a fashion choice here. Gladiator leggings. Does that give me a little bit more indication of my time? We're in the triple digit ADs here. And a bonfire. I think it's new. I wish there was some kind of indication. Does it build itself? Is that how you know? Maybe it does. Shut up, man. It does. Told you. Let's go strength. 2 levels of it? No, endurance. I'm not trying to get caught in that, like, whoa mode anymore, you know? Oh, yeah, so it does. The bladed nexus stays constructed once you've lit the bonfire. So, should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? Feels like yes. Alright, I'm gonna try. I was gonna say this. That ground looked unreliable. Okay, look. That's okay if I can get across it, but if that's a trap and you die from the trap, it's not a good trap. Alright, am I gonna get a tutorial on death? No. My first death comes 25 minutes in and they decide not to tell me what it means. Okay, so the ground stays broken. It's a trap. That's not great design. What is that I don't have to hit a button to claim my souls. Big fan of that. Now, can I still sneak up on this monkey? No, because he has a friend. That's just a good friend. I mean, that's all. I can't even be mad about that. No, get the fuck off of me, though. Come on, dude. This isn't that kind of show. Come at me with your freaking cartwheel front flips, thinking you're going to make it. You need to die. These monkeys don't have a lot of HP, but they're quick, and I imagine they're going to be ganky. Get out of dodge! You can tell the floor is weak, but you can't necessarily tell where. I want to go that way 100%, and I think I have to. So I think they're trying to show you the way exploration will ultimately work here. But I'm going left first. Make sure there's nothing else to get. Doesn't appear to be. So we're going to run around, grab this item, and we're going to drop down. Can I not? I can. It just won't let you dodge off the edge. That might have been my problem before. Oh, that was a soulsy drop. Good drop attack. You didn't even notice how bad it was. Sir, you must stop trying to attack me that way. The parries feel good as hell, by the way. As if anyone wants to know. Monkey Town. Won't you take me to Monkey Town? Wonder if we'll have any ranged attacks, because I'd like to not fall off a cliff here. It seems like they do give you attack invincibility at the edges, though, which I'm a big fan of. I remember Neo did that as well. It's just a good quality of life decision. No need to have somebody die by swinging toward the edge. I don't mind encouraging you to be careful, you know, when you're attacking an enemy and picking your actions, but to have them maybe backflip out of the way and you're locked on and you're suddenly near an edge you didn't expect to be near, and that kill you, not great. We hit that, we killed an ore. It didn't necessarily show us what we earned from it, but now we get to fight another snow boy. We do know our exhaustion murder button or whatever now, though. Come on. Yeah. You got jebaited, sir. I'm going to exhaust you, and then I want to see what it's like to hit you with a final kill attack. No, I couldn't because I took you down too fast. Alright, so let's take a look here. There's a lot of ways we can go. Part of me is inclined to say go the other way first, because that's the way that required me to kill the abominable snowman, but this just feels like it won't be the... Sir, I'm... Oh boy. I took a lot more of my stamina than I anticipated. Oh, there's two. We got a problem. I thought this was the way forward. We got a problem. We got a real big problem here, actually. We're going to heal, and we're going to go around over here. I thought this was here. You've walked into death. Alright, now I can focus on you. You cheating bitch. Alright. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, we still have 2 hells. We don't know what a tier summon sign does. This is another trap. And this is an item. Oh! I bet it's a good item. He seems mad about it. What is this, your wife's underwear? Get out of here. You're done. You're buttered toast. You're gonna have to wake up pretty early in the morning to ambush me, my friend. This game is extremely fun, and I cannot wait to play the full thing. So one of the things I was trying to say early in the game, and then we ran into the first abominable snowman, is that this game comes out on March 27th. Love that, but there's a game called AI something that also comes out that same day. It's just the name's escaping me. I want to say the next word starts with an I. Another Souls-like, same day, and you're going to see us do the first impressions of that on this channel as well, probably within the next day or so. So if you want to check that out, keep an eye out. But those are coming out the same day. When it rains, it pours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love a good Souls game. I need a good Souls game in my life. I say that like I didn't just finish playing Stellar Blade and Black Myth. Speaking of Black Myth, you guys have, I think, gained false confidence from your friend Wukong. Ooh. Wukong. There we go. All right. But, you know, time exists. I can play one game and then play another, and that's okay. I'm hoping to get to a boss, and I think beating that boss would be the conclusion of this first impressions. Now, my understanding is that the demo is robust. Like, I think you can play it for 3+ hours, and, you know, whatever. I'm going to definitely take damage. I want to get the attack damage in there. Now, can I pop some of those souls? 400 lacrima? Is that enough? No. I mean, yeah, it definitely is. Let's do that many. And also see, what does this do? Water Cleanse Potion. Removes frost and frostbite effects. So that could be one of my bottom type items. I imagine we're going to be fighting a frost boss. And then this temporarily increases stamina recovery rate. Alright, upgrade stats. I think we're going to put this into endurance. Stamina goes up there. By how much? Doesn't actually say. By 22. Alright. I like that. More strength, more dodgies. I want to be the fast glass cannon. And then I'm hoping that we are coming up on a boss. I mean, like a half hour into a game. Let some wreck me on repeat, baby. Ugh. Alright, you can stop. I'm here now. You don't have to be back here being a little wimp. They like to do the melee attacker with the archer behind them set up quite a bit, don't they? He said help me. So something chased him out of the cave. I hope it's a boss. A lot of blood in here. Oh, it's a pig. Can I sneak up? It's a bear. It's a bear. This might be bad. He knew I was waiting for that one. I imagine he's going to be a hard one to break the stamina on. I need to heal. He does have a treasure chest, though, so I'm suddenly more motivated. I need to get the exhaustion on this SOB, though, to have any shot, I think. I need to remember... Oh, I'm done. We've done it. 3 attacks. Now we just go full offense. The stagger got me. Can I get him before he can get me? Yes! Who's the bear now? I said what I said. I also got a new chest piece. Imperial Soldiers Dual Wield. I guess there's going to be one weapon in this DLC. I mean, in this demo. But this one goes up by 6 attack. We're going to put on this cool new helmet for 3 more attack. Don't love the look of it. I like that chest piece. Don't have any new arms. And we got our boots. I told you we'd be dressed. I look insane. Look at my left leg. It's got to be so cold, guys. I would love to rest. I have 10 HP left, but we did kill the bear, so we're calling that a victory. It's not a boss, so we're going to keep going. Running back here to the bonfire. Oh, they won't let me go back up. So I will have to die in order to go back. And I imagine I'm carrying some souls. 1,900 to be exact. Yeah, we could do. I'm going to pop these. I'm not precious about that. Alright, so that's enough to get you half a health bar back. I think I can... Oh my god. Oh, he's fighting them. I'm going to let that play itself out. Love when the games do this shit, though. There's no reason... Oh my god, there's an archer. Of course. Really hoping the archer has chosen to prioritize the abominable snowman to me. Oh, he helped me. I owe that archer at least 3 more minutes of his life. And he can have it. Yep, truce is over. I concur. Problem is, that's going to end worse for you than it is for me, my friend. Notes on Yetis. That's all I've ever wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. The Bantu speak of a massive Yeti, one so fearsome that 9 of their warriors have fallen to it. Also soldier's luck. Damn it, just my luck. They put me on Khazan's transport detail. So I am Khazan. Probably could have guessed that, but confirmed. And it sounds like we're going to be arriving upon a stronger Yeti eventually. There is my bonfire. Oh, it's a shortcut. I'm glad they said that because I was ready to jump down. I hope the shortcuts will be more evident in the future. I never would have considered that cart something I would have kicked down. I would have just jumped down and then done the full loop again. Gonna take another willpower. I think that's my right hand damage. I mean, that's what it's looking like on the thing. I am ready for a boss. I got a note on a Yeti. There's tons of dead people. We got a shortcut. Boss fight time. I was like, that's a cool looking Yeti. That's me, y'all. I'm the Yeti. This guy's had a tough go of it, huh? Now, how hard are the bosses? That's the question we find out now. Cool. Love that. Now, does anyone know? Let me know in the comments, because we're reaching the end of this at First Impressions video. Is this going to be on Game Pass or PS Plus or anything like that? Now, what I like is we've had some opportunity to learn like a version of the movesets, but is it like just enough to be dangerous? Is it like a Dunning-Kruger effect thing where I think I'm going to be safer with this guy than I am? He does not take a lot of health. A lot of damage, I mean. I'm getting the timing a little better. It looks like we're going to be quite reliant on getting down his stamina. which is, by the way, a stat I wish I had focused on more for my character. Oh, he grabbed me. I tried to parry that and he grabbed me. You need to remember the full body dodge is a full dodge for me. Heal, please. Ooh, you need to remember that's a 4 spot. So that got me a good amount of damage, but we're only just now at half, and I have no heals left, so... Oh, and he's starting to inflict frost damage, so... Ooh, that looks bad. Ooh, don't stand on it either. So what were we at? 50 or 50% down, something like that? Not great. So that does confirm for me boss is slightly more difficult than the wait. Oh, that's that Yeti. Okay. I was like, which way am I supposed to go here? I love that they give you your souls back on the outside of the fight. Do wish I had enough to cash some in. I mean, we could always farm, but not necessary here. No cutscene. Good. I have played a couple games lately that made the puzzling choice to make you watch the cutscenes before each go at the boss, which is not a choice I understand whatsoever. All right, we need to relax for a second. Okay, we're good. We're being a little more patient here, which is, of course, going to yield better results. There's our first stun much earlier in the fight. There was some frost built up there. Getting behind him for that move is definitely the move. Oh, missing the charge attack is not! The roll. Didn't really have time to react to that. Okay, so now we're at half, so that tells me we must not have been at half last time. Teal. No reason to get risky. So we're at least going to want to learn more of the fight. Looks like probably about 3 stuns wins you a fight. There we go. No, I dodged. I hit B. Guys, I hit B instead of A to dodge. That was why. That's okay. Starting to take dumb damage, though. I mean, all we have here is the ability to go, like, full offensive. We were so close. He's buttered toast. On this next one, he's buttered toast. We had him there. The hitting B instead of A on the big roll attack, that's not it. Now, did it say I was rewarded Lacrima for like how far I made it into that boss fight? I saw some kind of message about that, but I didn't really understand it. The problem is that move looks very similar to the grab. Oh, that was it. I missed it. Don't die. Don't die. You know, I have been wondering how much HP I get back from a heal. I thought we'd do better this one. We really haven't been, have we? Oh, I'm in trouble here. Oh, I didn't know you could attack on the stand-up. John Wick over here. Oh, this is it. That's fine. We'll recover during this period. Would have liked to get some damage in, but we can work with it. Okay, starting to tear him up. Can we heal, please? Safely? No? Please? Thank you. There it was. That was still big damage, though, on the stand-up. Got him. Told you that was the one. It wasn't clean, it wasn't good, but he is gone. And that was a fun boss fight. That's the first one. Now, it also says mission completed. Now, is that referring to the boss, or do we, like, leave an area and this is not an open world game? So let's take a look at that, kind of what happens next. And I think we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. Now, does the demo go beyond just one episode? Because that's cool. That feels like that would have been a good demo. Alright, so we pick our difficulty. Easy and normal. What were we on? I want normal. What are we talking about here?
I was helpless. I was lucky it was the band.
His stuttering for me as well, by the way. So, some performance issues, but I also can't imagine the demo's as optimized as the final game would be.
Are you awake, sir? You have a ghost possessing you. Apologies, but to conquer it, you must undergo the trials of the Snow Mountain. You must be careful. The ghost possessing you is a powerful one. It will be very dangerous to purge yourself of it.
All right, so there is an NPC here. I'm also interested in what she has to say, but we got to call an end to something somewhere, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So it looks like we would proceed by climbing that ladder to go forward. But I want to talk a little bit about this one. This is First Berserker Khazan. I loved every second of it. It felt like a tight Souls-like. The combat was fun. Learning enemy attacks was fun. The parry system is fun. The dodging is fun. I imagine we'll be able to reassign input controls for controller. I just didn't want to take the time to do that on stream. But that would just solve probably the only complaints I have left. Other than, like I said, there was a little bit of a lack of input when you get hit, or to feel when you're hitting someone hard. I want a little bit of controller shake, or a little screen shake, or just something to tell me, oh, I got hit them. I did this big impactful move. But aside from that, and I am nitpicking, I love everything about what I just saw in that demo, and I am very excited for the full release when it comes on March 27th. And I think it's safe to say you can expect to see a full playthrough of that from us right here at Dexbuild. So we hope to see you there for that. If you want to make sure you see it, hit the subscribe button. We love to have you around. Hit the notification bell if you want to see whenever we post new videos. We do new content 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. So you'll see that come as soon as we put it through. We're doing playthroughs of Demon Souls to Platinum it, 9 Souls, last year's Metroidvania Sekiro like. We've got all kinds of fun stuff coming up. Like I said, we're going to check out that AI Limit game, which is a very similar one to this. So tons of fun stuff coming down the pike, and we'd love to have you around. Leave comments, let us know what you think. Hit like button, helps us out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.